I'm Justin DePago. I'm back in the shop behind my 1915 Craftsman style house working on furniture. I'm doing this is the last of my keep your fresh tattoo clean projects, quick and dirty projects, quick and not dirty projects, because when you have a fresh tattoo, you want to keep it fairly clean. After a couple of days, it peels like a sunburn, and then when that's over, you're good to go. You can do anything. So, got long sleeves on. I'm going to do a quick, simple project. I got this desk. It's pretty nice. Does what it's supposed to do. It's dinged up. It's hard to tell because it's white, so it's all blown out. So I'm going to clean it up, and I'm going to obviously needlessly complicate it by painting it and putting wheels on it, because I want to see if I can. I'm going to start simply by taking the drawers out and taking the hardware off, because I'm not going to paint the hardware. This is going in my bedroom, and like everything else in the bedroom, and like all the other furniture in the bedroom, I'm going to do black and this Chinese red as an accent. The insides of the drawers are going to be Chinese red. Alright, so here's where the needless complication comes in. In order to put the wheels on the desk, I have to cut the legs off. So, alright, that's the point of no return. I've now ruined this piece of furniture if I don't finish this project. I have to be careful moving this thing around because, like I said, although it looks nice, it's all a little bit wonky and loose. There's this extra piece of material here. Isn't part of the original construction of the desk, and I don't know if it went on with some kind of adhesive or what, but if I try to pull it off, then I'm just going to pull off this stretcher because it's just twisting the whole thing. So I got to figure out how to pry it gently away without doing too much damage. There's a little fastener like this on the other side, but it's buried, so I can't take the stretcher out. Buried by this piece of thing. This whole thing is starting to split because of this frickin'. It's staying, but it's staying on my terms. Okay. I walked in circles around this thing, and I just stood still and I stared at it, and I thought, how do I address this issue? Can't get this piece off without destroying this stretcher. Can't drill through the legs with this hardware in place. Can't access the hardware with this piece where it is. So I took the most important step when it comes to problem solving. I broke for lunch. And while I was at lunch, I hit upon the solution. I remembered who I am and what I do. This piece was already compromised. It was splitting, so it was not ever going to be the piece that it once was. We'll get this little piece of hardware out so we can drill our hole. That is done. The holes are all drilled. Before I get the wheels on, because I don't want to paint those, I'm going to get some paint onto this. Now that I've hit all the corners, I'll have nice straight lines on the edges. This is something I've been experimenting with. On a small scale, my brother and I both. Just curious to see what its applications are. This is spray-on truck bed liner. It's not like the heavy-duty stuff, but for a desk, it's certainly a heavy-duty application. We'll see what we do. Wow. Well, I didn't expect this. Look how it's crackling up where it hit the paint. That's not at all the effect that I've seen before or what I was expecting. It's very strange. I'm not sure what to make of that. Second coat isn't going to cover that. A second coat might fill that in, but it's not going to cover the texture. I don't know. Let's see what happens when I hit the part of the table that wasn't spray painted. Now it's going on much more like I expected it to, so it's reacting to the spray paint. I don't know. I mean, obviously this stuff is designed to go on over metal. I'm deciding now whether I like or do not like this crackled. If it looks like a mistake, it's a mistake, even if you say it's not a mistake. But if it looks cool and you go with it and it was a mistake, then it's not a mistake. But I'm not sure which this is at this moment. But that's not stopping me. Some of you were probably going, what is this idiot gonna do? That's just gonna crackle up and turn to weird orange peel right away, and you just knew it. That's how you find stuff out. So I'm gonna let it set up and see how I feel about it. Come back to it in a little while and we'll see what happens. It's a cool finish. It's not what I was expecting. And it's also a little uneven. There's this section right here that looks like Great Britain. That's Great Britain. Or is it just Britain? I guess it's actually just Britain because Ireland isn't there. I'm gonna come back to this later. Okay, I slept on it and I think I like it. I think I'm gonna keep it. By the way, this is a new Henley. Do you think it's too small? I think it's too small. Anyway, let's get this tape off and see what happens. I like it. I'm gonna put the wheels on it, and these are the wheels. You may have seen these in another video. These are wheels for scaffolding. This shirt is definitely too small. I feel like I'm in some kind of weird, bad cat burglar costume. This is the way the wheels lock. Pull this back and it grabs this, keeps the wheel from rotating. Brake here. But this piece, as the wheel spins around, hits the stretcher. I realized that if I take it off and then put it back on upside down, that it actually still works, and now it's out of the way. So I'm going to do that for all four. Okay, here it is in situ. This is the chair that I made out of two chairs. The wheels had those stickers on them. I used this razor blade that I found under my carpet when I tore it out. I'm going to fill in this access panel in the wall, and obviously I need to deal with these windows. I mean, I feel like I'm sitting in the nursery in Mary Poppins or something, and I'm a little kid. And it makes me feel very, very teeny tiny. But I'm very happy with this. This is pretty cool. And this was also the last of my quick and not dirty I Have a Fresh tattoo projects. So there's Cerberus, my dog. So, still more to come up here in the master suite. Furniture, a bed, a vanity, a chair, the whole master bath to deal with. So, if you want to keep up with that, subscribe to my channel. Follow me on social media. You'll see the links down below in the description. Like this video, share this video, and until the next one, thank you, and we'll see you next time. New year, new ink.